Dear friends, Quest for a Theory of Everything by Kitty Gale Ferguson. Quest for a Theory of Everything is a biographical sketch of Stephen Hawking, the great scientist of modern world. Stephen Hawking's profile reveals how he has overcome his disabilities and to become the second Einstein and the supernova of world physics. Stephen Hawking, a differently abled person who proved his life as a symbol of hard work, dedication, optimism, perseverance, self-confidence and social service. In this life sketch, we can see the glimpses of greatness in the challenging ways of Hawking's life. Stephen Hawking was born in England on 8th January 1942. He got education from St. Albans School. It was an ordinary school. He was an ordinary child. He never secured high grades in examinations. Later, he developed an interest in science and wanted to become a scientist. First of all, we are going to think about the profile of the writer Kitty Gale Ferguson. Kitty Gale Ferguson is a science writer, lecturer and a former professional musician. He has authored numerous science books including books on biographical facts. Ferguson's works are recognized for their degree of detail and accuracy. She is known for her ability to explain very complicated scientific concepts. Important words in this particular biography: apparent, clear; brashness, boldness; buoyant, cheerful; prodigy, genius; slipshod, careless; summon, call; flounder, struggle; supernova, a star that suddenly becomes brighter. These are the important glossary in this particular biography. The first question is, Hawking did not appear to be a promising choice to lead any adventure. Why? We can see he sat in a wheelchair and it was one of his students presented his paper. His health condition was bad. He had contracted a serious neurological disease. So he did not appear to be a promising choice to lead any adventure. Then Hawking's life at Oxford. About a year and a half, he was lonely and bored. But halfway through his second year, he began enjoying Oxford. He became popular and well accepted among his peers. Hawking's life at Oxford. A year and a half, he was totally disappointed, but later he proved his worth. Example of Stephen Hawking's sharp wit. He was a man of wit. Stephen Hawking applied to do a PhD at Cambridge University and was accepted on a condition that he got a first from Oxford. But Hawking ended up disastrously on the borderline between a first and second. The examiners questioned him about his future plans. Then he made a witty answer: "If I get a first, I shall go to Cambridge. If I receive a second, I will remain at Oxford. So I expect that you will give me a first." He got his first and went to Cambridge. This is an excellent example of Stephen Hawking's sharp wit. Hawking did not appear to be a promising choice to lead any adventure. Why? He sat in a wheelchair and it was one of his students presented his paper. His health condition was bad. He had contracted a serious neurological disease, so he did not appear to be a promising choice to lead any adventure. Can a person be judged by appearance alone? Can a person be judged by appearance alone? Never. A person cannot be judged by appearance alone. There are excellent examples in history. Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, and Helen Keller are examples. A person can be judged only by his words and actions. Hawking's attitude to his disability. He chooses to ignore the difficulty and he expects others to adopt the same attitude. Ignore the disability and he expects others to adopt the same attitude of ignoring the difficulties. Hawking's attitude to his difficulty. Sketch the character of Jane. She was a shy teenager. Jane was optimistic and had strong faith in God. She was not upset by the physical condition of Hawking. She gave moral courage to Hawking. Her words gave him confidence. Jane is really a great symbol of divine love. So these are the important aspects of Jane's character. Important facts in Hawking's book. A lot of relevant questions about the universe. Where did the universe come from? Is the universe infinite or have any boundaries? Will the universe come to an end? Is there a complete theory of the universe? Is there a beginning of time? Could time run back? A Brief History of Time is a wonderful work by Stephen Hawking. Important facts in that particular book are answers to certain questions. Those questions are: where did the universe come from? Is the universe infinite or have boundaries? Will the universe come to an end? Is there a complete theory of the universe? Is there a beginning of time? Etc. He also put forward unique ideas and paradoxes. It's a very important question. Unique ideas and paradoxes put forward by Stephen Hawking. Empty space is not empty. Black holes are not black. Beginnings may be endings. Things are not what they seem. Pieces that ought to fit together refuse to do so. Cruel circumstances can lead to happiness, although fame and success may not. So these are the unique ideas and paradoxes by Stephen Hawking. Empty space is not empty. Black holes are not black. Beginnings may be endings. Then sketch the personality of Hawking. Deep interest in science at an early age. At Oxford, he was lively, buoyant, and adaptable. He was a man of sharp wit. He liked classical music. He was interested in sports. He was a man of unexpected and penetrating questions. He was a man of unexpected and penetrating questions. Stephen Hawking is a great symbol of dedication, optimism, and hard work. A man of self-confidence and determination. He was with great willpower, a great symbol of perseverance. Personality of Hawking. Deep interest in science at an early age. At Oxford, he was lively, buoyant, and adaptable. He was a man of sharp wit. He liked classical music. He was interested in sports. He was a man of unexpected and penetrating questions. His ideas were unique and paradoxical. Next question is, adversities in life should make you better or not bitter? Points for a group discussion. Adversities in our life are to make us strong and better than as we were before. Adversities make us to think about solution to overcome the hurdles. Adversities are challenging experiences. Adversities can improve our self-confidence and determination. Adversities bring out the best in us. Adversities make us a complete person. Group discussion is an important discourse included in that particular unit. Last question is, how to empower the differently abled people in our society? Differently disabled are not disabled, they are really differently abled with a lot of abilities. So give them quality education, give them opportunities, give them equal participation, provide better health care, make the society as inclusive, provide social justice, provide social security to them, provide job and pension to them. Ensure their participation in all walks of our life. Please say no to marginalization. Make the society as inclusive, provide social justice, provide social security, provide job and pension. Ensure participation in all walks of life. avoid marginalization, and provide social justice. So you can make a speech for differently abled day celebration with these inputs. You can also write a blog entry on differently abled day with these inputs. You can also write a message with these inputs. Dear friends, there are a lot of other possible questions from this particular unit. Prepare questions for an interview with Stephen Hawking. Then prepare a speech for the releasing of his book, A Brief History of Time, like that. So please go through the text and read the biographical sketch very well. Thank you. Have a nice day.